So what happened to Dutch after the events of Predator? Now, during the events in the first movie, Dutch and his team arrive in a jungle located in Central America for a rescue mission. During the storyline, his team is hunted and killed off by an unknown creature. By the end of the film, Dutch battles and defeats a predator and is rescued by General Phillips in a helicopter. As it takes off, Dutch contemplates about all the events that happened. Now at this point, Dutch's whereabouts are somewhat explained if you read the comic books. Now after being rescued from Valverde, Dutch starts to go through some health problems that are similar to radiation sickness. This was linked to the exposure from the Predator's self-destruct device during his mission in the jungle. Dutch is taken to the hospital for medical care, and at this point we find out that Agent Keyes from Predator 2 starts to question Dutch about the events that occurred in the jungle. Peter Keyes turns out to be part of the OWLF team, which stands for Other World Life Forms Task Force. Now this group is part of a top-secret government agency that deals with extraterrestrial situations. Their prime goal is to capture a creature alien life form for further studying, then of course to access their advanced weaponry. After Dutch manages to escape the hospital, he disappears, and then the government agents can't get any more leads on this incident, so they choose to close the case on the incidents that occurred in Valverde. Now the comic book called Predator: Concrete Jungle was originally titled as Predator, and was seen to be the sequel to the 1987 film Predator. Now the main character ended up being Dutch's older brother, who was a detective in New York City. He went on to try to look for his brother and eventually had his own encounter with a predator around 3 times. Sources say he fought predators in the same jungle where Dutch did, then another one in Siberia, and also in New York City. Now, it's been noted that the predator's biomass can record their hunts, and this data is transmitted to their ships, and from there, that data can be sent to the predator homeworld or to other ships. This would aid the predator species if some kind of outbreak were to occur, or if some other important matter had to be transmitted. So with the events that occurred in Valverde, this information makes its way back to the predator homeworld known as Yautja Prime. Many predators now hold a high level of respect towards Dutch because of what they learn. Now 10 years later, during the events of Predator 2, Agent Keyes informs Harrigan about another similar creature that stalked and killed an elite special forces team in Central America, and there were only 2 survivors. Now later in the movie Predators, Isabel even brings up the same story about Dutch and his team being stalked and killed. So what did you think about the small story about Dutch's disappearance? Do you think they should have included this into the storyline of Predator 2? Put your thoughts in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to see more content about the Alien and Predator universe. Thanks for watching. My name is Asaglow, and I'll see you in the next video.